Alright, welcome back. Another video. So right now I was originally changing my engine harness. So that's my old harness. I was having a biometric pressure code that I couldn't get rid of. A bunch of misfires and bullshit. So I went ahead and changed out the engine harness right now. This is the new engine harness. I wrapped it all up, so this way it doesn't crumble. It's got no broken connectors. Everything is like brand spanking new. But anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point is right now I'm going to teach you how to change out the starter, because right now in the process of changing out my wire harness, I don't have to put the alternator back on. I don't know if y'all can see, but this one right here is stripped. My boy Jay went ahead and let me use his, but apparently it's not that great and it's all stripped. It's not his fault, you know what I mean? But this shit is stripped, so I'm about to change that out. So the easiest way to do it is by obviously removing the battery tray. You guys shouldn't have one bolt here, one bolt here. It should be 12 millimeter bolts. And then there's one bolt down here. I don't ever take it all the way out. I just literally just crack it literally loose. In order to actually sometimes you gotta take off the bumper and go under there, or sometimes you're able to actually get an actual ratchet under here, stick it on there, boom, take it off. But like I said, I just crack it loose, so this way I can just sit the battery tray back in there whenever I'm done. But over here, there's only gonna be 2 bolts, if I'm not mistaken. It's this 17 right here, and then there should be like another 17 down here at the bottom. But yeah, it's really simple and really easy. I'm gonna try to catch this all on camera with me doing it. Like I said, I'm not the best reporter, so and I would just fast forward it. I will fast forward it for y'all, but I'm not great at editing or anything like that. So yeah, hold on. I'm just try to set y'all up some way, somehow. Let's see, you can see. No. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna try to angle it somehow. Give me a second. Like I said, I'm not the best cameraman, and obviously I need 2 hands in order to crack this loose. So. Crack that one loose. There's one down here. Alright, let me see if I can get it down here. Just give me 1 second. That one's out. And now the top is out. Alright, just like that. The old one is out. This shit is dirty. Hold on. Let me show you. look how dirty that is. Alright, and just remember when you're gonna be installing obviously a new one or used one, whatever. I mean, you get the point. You get the bolts correctly, because you don't want to strip your block. So short one goes in the top, long one goes in the bottom. Pause. Just like that. You know what I mean? And then we're about to install it right now. So give me a second. Anyway, this is the old one. This one came from a 2003 CL Type S. Shout out, like I said, Minute Mary J on Instagram. And then this one right here is my one that I got from the junkyard from 2004, 2005 Acura TL. Regardless, it's still gonna work. It's gotta come from the manuals though. If you're gonna be doing this, is all the manual a main starter video, but I mean for the automatics, it's literally the exact same process. So I'm gonna set y'all back up again. So like I said, bottom one obviously goes in at the bottom. Top, and I normally obviously thread it by hand first. I'm a very big thing of I don't like working like a slave, so I got power tools, but I don't use the power tools until I thread it in by hand first, because you don't ever want to over torque something, or you know what I mean, it not be actually on the thread and you're over there, you know, threading it in. As everybody knows, these little blocks are aluminum, so they will strip very easy, and that's the last thing you want. It's a big problem. Same thing with the transmissions. I mean, obviously, you already know that this obviously doesn't go to the block, but yeah. I got that on there. Like I said, people, invest in some tools. Do not work like a slave. We are in 2025. Cuts time in half. Time is money, right? Exactly. Last thing you want to do is be sitting here doing this job for 3 hours, doing this with a wrench or with a freaking manual socket. You could be working, talking to your girl, whatever. For your girls, you could be talking to your boys, everybody talking to your man, paying attention to your kids, whatever. Like I said, time is money. You know what? I see a little gap down there, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and loosen this one all the way up until I see that down there aligned properly. I don't like having no gaps or nothing until you cause leaks. I don't like that. Yeah. Alright, now that's sealed properly. All that's on, put on correctly. Now, like I said, simple connection here, down. And then obviously this one goes on to here. Obviously you can see better bolt on here. It's not that little cheap bolt. You know, nothing against the CLs, but you know, they did y'all dirty back in the day. And then, hold on. Just give me 2 seconds while I do this. And it's really simple. I'm just putting it on finger tight until I can get the machine on it. I think